Hi there, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. We're here with your moon manifestation cycle program reading. So very exciting. Now, this is the period of time between the full moon in Taurus and the new moon in Scorpio. The new moon in Scorpio right around the 7th of November. And of course, energy is potent around the new moon period and the full moon period. And in general, right, energy is fluid. So it may resonate a few days before exactly, let's say the 24th, a few days after, a few days before the 7th, a few days after, right? So take it as you will. And of course, general reading. So always, heed your personal intuition. Always, regardless, heed your personal intuition in general, dear Leo. Anyways, let's get on here with the reading. Love and light to you all here. I'm hearing in continuation of source. I'm almost seeing, it's very interesting. I'm seeing like dot, like as if there was a chapter that was unwritten and that is now being picked up here. And for a number of you, there could be something that I'm hearing specifically that you're getting back into the rhythm of, and I'm hearing rhythm now, and I'm hearing it with your assets as well. I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera. Dear, I'm hearing Pisces and Scorpio loudly. I'm hearing in song. Take it as you will, Leo. I was meditating on your energy though before I turned on the camera, and I was getting for you that there is absolute clarity in terms of how it is that you strike a certain rhythm. And I'm seeing that it might be related to, I'm hearing what has been worked on in the past. And it's like, I'm almost seeing someone who gets back in touch with a certain piece of work. I'm hearing also a certain piece of land. I'm hearing as well a certain proposal, job, project, whatever it may be, relationship. And out pops here the Mother of Cups upright, mirroring the Chariot in reverse. You may have been dealing with a water sign who was at a distance, who was far, but not far enough for you to lose sight of, whatever that may mean, in particular for you or them. Take it as you will. I'm hearing that song. Everlasting love. Oh, who sings that? Leo. I'm hearing picky, nitty, choosy with the Magician looking over at the Chariot in reverse. There's something we'll get to this energy, okay? But Leo, yet again, I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, and I was getting this feeling of like you getting back into the rhythm of things. And again, what has sort of what was felt to be somewhat unstable in the past, and I'm almost imagining it as if it's like the Fool who's standing on this branch and is like kind of not self-conscious, but conscious of where they see themselves starting on this new path. I'm hearing moving in this direction, and it's like I'm almost imagining the Fool who's like standing on this branch here and like looking around at the leaves, and I'm hearing the letters that they choose to write to them. Very interesting. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, I'm almost seeing it as like being very aware of like the surroundings, the environment. What is the way that the wind is moving like today telling me of the direction that I am to move in? I'm almost seeing like it as a hypersensitivity awareness here for a number of you. It may be related to certain industry trends. It can be related as well to, I'm hearing the fertilization of certain forecasts. I'm seeing for a number of you, this is like astrology, astrological I'm hearing analysis that perhaps was preluding to a certain major event here for a number of you. But I'm seeing it as like, again, this tepidness. Tepid, is that a word? Okay, I'm almost like seeing it as like, not timid, but I'm seeing it as like kind of gauging your surroundings, and I'm seeing it as being related to a direction that you were very sold on moving in. Absolutely here, the Six of Cups right behind the Fool. Like, I'm seeing the Fool being like, I have the mic and I know what I'm going to be singing to my audience out loud here. The Fool is mirroring the High Priestess. The Father of Cups is giving, I'm hearing his blessing to the High Priestess with 9 kisses. I'm hearing 9 times. I'm hearing 9 with the 9 of Cups in reverse smacked in between the two. I'm getting the number 9. I'm hearing also the letter 9. Very interesting. I'm hearing the name 9 as well. Take it as you will. I'm seeing like there being a focus here on, in particular, what has been, I'm hearing passed through, I'm hearing frequentially, I'm hearing revolutions of spirit, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you, a bit abstract here, Leo, but the feeling I'm getting, and I want to keep it here on task and on target. I'm seeing, again, it's like if there was something that you were kind of like not unsure of, but a little bit, I'm hearing seesawy with, in terms of how do I see myself also moving in this direction. direction? How do I see myself in this space? Again, embarking upon this new cycle and chapter. Absolutely can be related to finances. But there's this assuredness at the same time of what exactly we're working on when we're working in a new way completely. The world is mirroring the Three of Wands. They're both of bright and they're sandwiching the Six of Cups. There was perhaps, if this is a partnership for a number of you, there is the feeling of, I'm not doubting. It's like almost like this feeling I'm getting for you, Leo. It's like, I'm hearing Justine. I just met her. I just met her, and we were just. I'm hearing fine. I'm hearing as friends. But I realized that I'm hearing my forecast told me that we would be flying together in I'm hearing in unison, in harmony, real soon. Whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm seeing it as like a direction that you saw yourself perhaps moving in. I'm hearing dynamically in the future. This can be a business partnership as well for a number of you. But I'm seeing this as almost being like I'm seeing it as like I'm hearing money management. I'm hearing money matters as well, but I'm getting it as being something that's related to how it is that you formalize also a certain feeling. And it's like I feel things. And I'm getting this feeling for you, Leo. It's like this feeling of there being a feeling space, strongly so, and even that which is related to, associated with premonition. I'm hearing link, take it as you will, and I'm hearing LinkedIn as well. Again, there's going to be a financial partnership here, the Two of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles upright. It's almost like I'm getting this feeling though of, well, what would begin the journey here? And the Magician comes right back out of the same position, looking up at the Five of Wands with the Chariot again in the same position in between these two. There's a focus here on what it is that you're coming back around the mountain to, Leo, and it's no secret. I'm hearing that that's the way. It isn't necessarily quite yet. There's something that you're perhaps waiting on manifesting more clearly. I'm hearing the eagle eyes perspective of very interesting, the Empress is in reverse. Over the Lovers in reverse, you may be waiting to make a certain journey. You may actually be traveling for a number of you to begin a new business or to lay a certain egg. It could be related to what it is that you, again, have been sort of brewing. I'm seeing it as being something that you, again, at a certain point in time, were related to. I'm hearing spiritually, take it as you will, what it is that you felt connected to. I'm hearing emotionally as well as physically. It's like I used to play in that one play when I was back in I'm hearing Palomar, take it as you will, and now I hear I'm coming back to the same space to create what feels to be like the story that I am hearing. Specifically, my audience is waiting to hear from me. Sound out loud the letters of, and I'm hearing letters specifically, and it's very interesting because you've got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands that sandwich the Strength card, with the Mother of Swords mirroring the Strength card. For a number of you, I'm hearing alibi. Very interesting. This could be legal for a number of you. Absolutely. You got the Ten of Swords as well. Right beneath here, the Mother of Swords upright. Ten of Swords is in reverse and mirroring the Seven of Wands in reverse. There's something that it's like if you were contemplating something, I'm hearing cyclically over and over and over and over again. I'm seeing you having a profound sense of clarity in terms of what actually is relevant. And I'm imagining you, Leo, as having been I'm hearing called, I'm hearing appointed to a certain project. I'm hearing also a certain platform, and it's like I'm hearing, and that's no secret, I'm hearing that that's not just the way it is, but that's the way that you'll be taking on a certain role. There's something that you perhaps are preparing for, even presenting, and this could be a promotion for a number of you as well. Absolutely. I mean, I'm getting that feeling. You've got the Ten of Pentacles mirroring the Sun. I'm hearing the Star as well, and the Star is in reverse here, leading into the Fool. Both cards here, the Fool and the Star, are associated with the archetype of Aquarius. In the Major Arcana, there's something that you are launching, Leo, and I'm hearing it again. It's no secret. Perhaps in terms of what exactly it simplifies for you, and I'm seeing it as having at a certain point in time perhaps been complicated, and I'm back going to take a sip here right now. 1 second. Interesting. I'm hearing taste testing. I'm hearing taste testing challenge. I'm seeing like a project even that you may have been involved in that had so many different colors to work with. It's like so many different factors, variables as well. And then the challenge may have been just simply, how do I simplify all of the characteristics that I feel could in a certain way come to a point of I'm hearing again like simplicity, like into a form that I can actually market. I'm hearing as well here for a number of you, the High Priestess of Brain, the Two of Swords in reverse. It can be energetically, on an energetic level. I'm not getting that this is just purely physically. I'm getting that this is a matter of how do I connect with all of the pieces of the puzzle that I realize I am placing in a space that I can hold. I'm hearing in such a way that I keep hold of, not necessarily just I'm marketing this, great, and then when I sell it, I let go of it. But like, how is it that I feel that what it is that I'm creating is also, I'm hearing transcendental in nature, that what it is that I'm creating is also a creation that holds a certain, I'm hearing storyline to it. Very interesting. I'm seeing you wanting to have somewhat of an impact with, I'm hearing your work that is, again, not just playing around in the shallow end of the pool, but actually I'm hearing discussing more I'm hearing dynamic topics that dive a little deeper. Very interesting here, Leo. Now, I'm seeing it as being, and it's curious because the Fool, right, is the first card in the zodiac. In the major arcana, the Leo. But I'm hearing they've got a zipper that they pull down, but that they can also pull back up. And what exactly does that mean? I'm seeing it as being related to the Six of Cups. There's perhaps a decision that is to be made. And I'm almost seeing it as like there's this wisdom to the Fool in a certain way. And somewhat perhaps even in an ironic way, right? It's like, ironically enough, the Fool is somewhat of a fool I'm hearing in societal standards. It's like, well, you're going to move into that market that you've never actually worked in, that you've never made a movie in. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. Whoa, you're going to try and tap into that audience that you don't speak the language of. It's like that kind of feeling. It's like I'm hearing cultural, societal awareness, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Maybe working in a certain industry or thinking of breaking into an industry that you don't necessarily know how the dances break down in, and whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you, I'm seeing it as being something that you realize you really want to work on, and it's like, I don't care, I'm hearing, if I don't speak Spanish. I want to be able to stand in a space that I feel I can be the solution to, I'm hearing, and of, even if that means that I don't have, I'm hearing, children of my own to hold there for them, whatever that may mean. I'm just like, for number, you take it as you will. I'm getting this can be related to fertility, birth. It can be related as well to communication. I'm hearing community strongly, Leo. Now, the feeling I'm getting here is that there's something that perhaps that you want to service. It can be, again, a certain platform, but the sense is that I'm hearing you're finding your rhythm. I'm hearing specifically with your assets, and as well how it is that you would like to channel them. Okay, and I'm hearing transcendental, whatever that may be in terms of number of you. Let us move on here and see what comes through for you, Leo. We'll pull a card for this period, each of the days, and see here how the energies move through again between the full moon in Taurus leading into the new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio. This accent has been coming through for the Scorpio readings now for I believe it was the full moon in Scorpio reading. Okay, so whatever that may be in for a number of you, or Scorpio, if you're dealing with Scorpio, the Daughter of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups upright, they may be a mentor. I'm hearing that specifically. They may be I'm hearing medium as well. They may be a mediator. Okay, the Daughter of Cups here, right over the Eight of Cups. And the Hanged Man, I'm hearing, because you've got a friend in me. The Hanged Man is associated with the archetype of Pisces. Okay, I'm hearing patty cake. The Mother of Wands upright. Someone's getting ready to perhaps have a major, I'm hearing debut. I'm hearing also doctor's visit. The Mother of Wands upright. I'm hearing back home, whatever that may mean. If you remember, the Father of Wands in reverse. It can be related to children, childhood. Someone may be wanting to know more of what you perhaps have been working towards, and it can be also, it could be related to finances and what it is that you may be also physically capable of. I'm almost imagining like someone taking you to like a fertility doctor, whatever that may mean for a number of you, like almost like, hi, I'm hearing, honey, I just want to see how you're choosing your eggs wisely, whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm seeing it as like, hi, honey, I just want to see, I'm hearing if you're if you're, I'm hearing your freedom bell rings, whatever that may mean in particular overview. Like, I don't know, Leo, take it as you will. But I'm getting it as almost like someone is perhaps curious to know how you're also marketing something, and it may be related to, I'm hearing new baby born. You may be having a checkup. You may be going to a doctor of some sort. You may be also preparing to have a baby. I'm hearing presentation as well. Okay. Now the 9 of Swords in reverse, and if you're presenting something, Leo, I'm hearing you are really. I'm hearing not waiting to hear people clap in that room. You know the kind of captivation that you're holding over your audience, and they're not just clapping with their hands, but they're also clapping with their feet. And I'm hearing you're also, I'm hearing encouraging them to undress to their finest potential. Wow, very interesting. I'm hearing yoga here with the death card upright. I'm seeing like there is like sort of regenerative, I'm hearing space that you are, I'm hearing sexuality with the death card upright, the devil in reverse, the Son of Wands in reverse. It's like I'm almost seeing you like leading a workshop. Team leaders here, the Fool upright, right over the Temperance card in reverse. Someone is a whistleblower, whatever that may mean. Take it as you will, Leo. The 6 of Cups upright, mirroring the Empress in reverse. You maybe, I'm seeing like, I'm getting like fertility vibes, like very strongly here. I'm seeing that you almost might be working on also concepts of manifestation related to the birth cycle. And I'm almost seeing like, I'm hearing marriage, matrimony as well, the Chair in reverse, mirroring the World upright. Okay, now 3 of Swords here is upright. We're leading into the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm hearing we know that things are clear, but we're not yet going to be flying just until the point at which the clouds clear up as well. And I'm seeing you like having, it's very interesting, I'm seeing you like in the airport, and I'm seeing you as being a pilot, and it's almost like you're waiting to hear when you get the, I'm hearing the okay, and there's some sort of like receiver input, something, I'm hearing makeup routine, like I'm almost seeing someone also backstage and on stage is like, when are we gonna go on? Okay, it's time. And again, this can be astrologically sort of planned. It's like, when do I feel that I can really pass this test? I'm hearing as well for a number of you. I'm hearing legality yet again, legal, I'm hearing bar exam. I'm hearing as well here for a number of you, but I'm hearing the state here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You may be deciding on which state to take your test in. Okay, nonetheless, the feeling I'm getting here for a number of you, Leo, is that I'm hearing you realize that you have passed, I'm hearing a certain test, a certain exam as well here with the 3 of Swords upright, hearing the Ace of Wands upright, and the 5 of Wands upright. Very exciting. I'm seeing that you are getting really clear on what it is that was somewhat challenging the paradigm of productivity. I'm hearing also of practice, where it's like, if I was not able to, I'm hearing get it up, whatever that may mean for a number of you, the Ace of Wands upright and the 5 of Wands upright, I realized that maybe I'm hearing I was wearing a little too much makeup. I'm hearing in the moment, during the moment, whatever that may mean for a number of you, and I'm seeing it as like there being somewhat of a masquerade act, whatever that may mean, in particular for you related to the 3 of Swords. It can be perceptive, like how I was also philosophizing my own performance, somewhat, I'm hearing made the stage feel a little sticky for me and made me feel like I couldn't really dance on it. And it's so interesting, Leo, because I'm imagining somebody who is like on a stage and they have like Velcro feet, like they're like, and the floor is like fuzzy, and they were like trying to dance like on like the Velcro shoes, like I don't know, and it was not comfortable. It was kind of hearing creative, but it wasn't really actually creating anything that you felt was really the standard that has now been set. I'm hearing again, the bar has been set, the standard has been set, specifically related to the 3 of Swords upright and the Ace of Wands upright, the 5 of Wands upright as well. There's a focus, and I'm seeing, I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, and I was getting this feeling. It's like what was somewhat confusing, what was somewhat also like clunky, like I'm hearing characteristically, like if I came on set with this costume and it made me feel like I'm hearing like Godzilla who doesn't know how to grieve, whatever that may be for a number of you, if you're an actor, an actress, or whatever it is, and you felt like this doesn't, I'm hearing this doesn't make me feel like I'm hearing I'm fine. Take it as you will. It can be related to how it is that you are feeling yourself through a certain space. I'm hearing performatively as well, and I'm hearing aspected. And it's almost like if there were like also like 3 musketeers in that I'm hearing courtroom who made me feel like my case wasn't worth winning. I'm hearing I'm hearing gonna be speaking to Dionysus about that, whatever that I mean for a number of you, and even if it is just simply my own, I'm hearing dad, take it as you will. Even if it is just simply my own, also my own. I'm hearing delete button on my keyboard. It's like I don't need anyone to tell you that you don't. I'm hearing stand a chance here, whatever that may mean for you. But I'm seeing it, Leo. It's very interesting. I'm not seeing it as being combative necessarily, but okay, take it as you will. Some Leos can get kind of. I'm hearing corded. I'm hearing okay, Leo. It's like this. It's like I'm seeing for a number of you, and it's almost this feeling of like, if someone wasn't really clear, if something wasn't really clear, if something was not being properly presented in the courtroom, I'm hearing as well, analysis, the Ace of Swords upright and mirroring the Justice card upright. And this can go in so many ways, right? But you got the Nine of Swords in reverse that is mirroring the Seven of Swords upright, and it's sandwiching the Justice card. There's the Daughter of Swords in reverse, mirroring the Justice card upright. It's like the Mother of Swords. These are all Swords cards. Oh my goodness, right up here in the right-hand corner that lead you into the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Cups. I'm hearing moving outbound here into nature. Very interesting, the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's a focus on what it is that you're financing, I'm hearing specifically, by way of how it is that you envision it, how it is that you also feel through that process of creating it. And again, I'm seeing you like having ultimate clarity of what was challenging the paradigm of, I'm hearing, perception and passion especially. And it's like I'm seeing someone who was wearing some sort of costume that made them feel like they were, I'm hearing also Cruella, I'm hearing DeVille. It's like I don't want to feel like I am a dick, I'm hearing as well, when I'm trying to work through a certain, I'm hearing, dynamic, be it socially, be it I'm hearing in my performance. I don't want people to think that I'm owning the show, I'm hearing as well. I don't want, in whatever way that I'm for you, I don't want people to feel like I'm just paying, I'm hearing as well, for certain producers to produce certain acts, I'm hearing, levels of their work. I don't want to feel like I am playing, I'm hearing, the game alone as well. And I'm seeing you though as having absolute clarity of what your audience also wants. And it's like, I know, I'm hearing, I'm absolutely clear now that I'm hearing that Velcro isn't necessarily going to I'm hearing enhance my speed, I'm hearing velocity on the platform that I choose to dance on dynamically. And the feeling is that, Leo, yet again, it's like so interesting. I'm seeing someone who is like had chosen a certain type of stage that didn't really stand upright for the kind of, I'm hearing, improvisational act that they want to participate in. And I'm getting this strong focus on the element of passion, of desire. I'm hearing, I don't want to be just another doctor. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. I want to be the very, I'm hearing a brother that others can believe in the science of, whatever that may mean for a number of you. And it's like I'm seeing you also moving into an industry and completely redefining the nature of it in a certain way. And I am seeing that related to the Six of Cups upright. This is something that you have really believed in for a long time. And I'm hearing homecoming here with the Fool, Six of Cups, and the Chariot here in reverse. I'm seeing again strongly for a number of you that this is a certain even project that you had your eye on. I'm hearing the place that it would eventually take place on the map. Okay, and it can be related to real estate. Where does you want to perhaps launch a new business, so on and so forth. Okay, the Five of Cups in reverse is mirroring the Five of Wands upright. Always take it as you will, Leo. I'm hearing there's an adjustment here. I'm hearing an attitude as it pertains to what it is that we would like to carry out. And you got the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Mother of Pentacles upright that you lead out with. I'm hearing the final show. I'm hearing the final dance. And even if I'm hearing doctors aren't expected, I'm hearing doctors here specifically, even if doctors aren't expected to have, I'm hearing, to play show and tell with their audience members, whatever that may mean for a number of you, I kind of want there to be a transparency here. I'm hearing, or two, for how it is that I choose to talk to my clients. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. And it's like, again, it could be taken in so many ways, but what it is that I have remarked as the past that hasn't really been truly a promise of my potential as well, I'm getting very clear on, and I'm hearing renovating. And this can be related to how it is as well that you carry out a certain rhythm, a certain cycle, a certain regimen, a certain routine. And again, I'm seeing you like getting really, really, really clear with what works for you at what times of the day as well. And it's like, if I'm working out when I'm having wine and I feel like I'm wasted while I'm working on also my work manual, work materials, I'm not going to whine about that. I'm just going to stop doing that. And I'm going to kind of get more serious about what it is that I'm creating in ways that acknowledge and also leave room for me to hold the space I'm hearing of intervention, to make sure that I'm getting the job done right. And I'm almost seeing this as like you putting yourself in check, like this 3 stars again coming through. And these can be your own philosophy. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a contract that you are working under or within in a certain way as it may have been perceived, or certain spaces I'm hearing energetically that held a certain I'm hearing variable to them that, or several variables to them that didn't quite work. I'm getting financially, in whatever way that maybe, I'm not seeing it just as purely financial, I'm seeing it as being related to what it is that you I'm hearing feel physically, or what it is that is related to physical material assets. Okay. Now the focus is that you understand where you're going now, Leo. There's no, I'm hearing clapping game that precedes your performance, and there's no, I'm hearing happy dance that challenges your exit, whatever that may mean in particular for you, where it's like, I begin here when everybody believes in me. No, I'm hearing I end here when everybody's done. I'm hearing donorship here. 9 of Pentacles, a bright mirroring the devil in reverse. Chariot in reverse. I am seeing you like being like, no. I'm hearing it's not a matter of when. I'm hearing Darcy. I'm hearing his home. This came through for Pisces. The name Darcy, like profound, like prominent mention, honorable mention in the Pisces video. The Strength card here coming through right then and there, perpendicular to the Chariot. I'm hearing this is a brand new chapter, and we're not afraid to challenge it with our own. I'm hearing release of what has been the platform itself that didn't really promote our work in the way that made us feel like we were the prodigy of our own inner child. Like, I am not just I'm hearing characterizing my own act, but I am becoming the very I'm hearing secret sauce that doesn't have a manual to it. The Mother of Cups, perpendicular to the Tower, the Temperance card looking back at the Mother of Cups. Like, I'm hearing you do you, honey, you do you. And the Empress is in reverse with the 5 of Cups in reverse. This is I'm hearing an understanding. I'm hearing a moment of rekindling also passion. And the Magician is looking over at the Empress in reverse at the Mother of Cups. I'm hearing there's a promise here that's made. There's a promise that's happening here between the Magician and the Mother of Cups. I'm hearing it has to do with I'm hearing Eden. I'm hearing Eden, Garden of Eden. I'm hearing with your assets. Very interesting. It could be related to a certain mothering. Again, I'm getting this like very like fertility focused sort of motive here. Okay, in whatever way that may mean for you or for anyone else. Let's pull the cards again here, Leo, and we'll see what comes through here for you. I'm hearing 18th. The 18th matters, whatever that may mean. Again, in particular for a number of you, take it as you will. There could be something that had been alluded to, referenced around the 18th of October. I'm hearing November though strongly. You may be taking a test or an exam around that time. You may be I'm hearing also marketing something heavily. You may be making, I'm hearing a certain round here, and it can be related to matters of investment. I'm hearing announcement. I'm hearing foreclosure. 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Cups upright. If that is so, I'm seeing that you are working on what it is that you want to actually be servicing the sector of. And if there's an industry that's kind of been not really producing all that it had at a certain point in time in the past, I'm seeing you as kind of like shutting off the valve there. I'm hearing for the gas and the water and the whatever else, and kind of warning the people around you as well. Look, guys, I'm hearing they don't call the Titanic for nothing. I'm hearing because we've got to kind of time when exactly we're going to be taking our things and going. I'm hearing I'm hearing Sausalito. I'm hearing Acreage Farm. I'm hearing Edinburgh as well. I believe that's in Ireland, and Sausalito I believe is I'm hearing Scandinavia. I'm hearing as well though California. All right, Leo. I'm hearing Locket in with the Mother of Swords, mirroring the Ace of Wands upright. Ace of Wands in reverse, the Mother of Swords upright. Leo, the Ace of Cups is in reverse, mirroring the Mother of Swords. I'm hearing Mother, far too many of you died. The Magician is also looking at the Mother of Swords. There's a whole lot of pressure here, perhaps, to make a certain announcement. It can be related to what it is that you want to. I'm hearing fickle. I'm hearing fickle with the Devil and the Chariot. What it is that you would like to. I'm hearing the Fool again coming through over the Death card. It's like I'm hearing I'm hearing dumb. I'm hearing that specifically here. I am not just dancing. I'm hearing also in my room. I'm gonna be I'm hearing docking my boat pretty soon, and it's gonna be in a bay that makes me feel that I am Bayonne. I believe that it's a musician, an artist. I'm hearing though as well, and I believe that's a city as well in New Jersey. Someone had posted all the references for that. I'm hearing single town, singlehood, whatever that means. I'm seeing you like getting really profoundly proud. I'm hearing as well of what it is that you are emphasizing in your own act. And it's like, if in the past I wasn't really focusing on my hair, my makeup routine, I'm gonna now be, I'm hearing plucking a little bit here and there, and I'm gonna also be, I'm hearing doing that with precision. And I'm seeing you, perhaps this can go in so many different ways, Leo, but I'm seeing it as for a number of you as being legal, where it's like, if I'm going to write a letter, if I'm going to be lip syncing, I'm going to have the formal face to do that with, whatever that may mean for you. It's like I'm seeing you perhaps even like rotating something. I'm hearing single, like releasing something that is reviving something, but also replacing it in a certain way. And it's like, I'm not going to be just, I'm hearing rolling down the railroad tracks when there's nothing going on, guys. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I'm gonna be rocking the boat to rhythms that I will learn how to sing. I'm hearing, even if I don't normally sing them, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. And it's a very, I'm hearing endearing act that you take on. Others really look at you and they're like, wow. I'm hearing they take the element of surprise to a whole new scale. I'm hearing, and we don't really want to have to draw it out as well, because they do it. I'm hearing fine. I'm hearing fine here with the Fool. You're setting the standard, Leo. I'm hearing, let's not get started on what your standard is as well, because I'm seeing you not really wanting to make that a publication of an act where it's like, hi everyone. I'm hearing hi. It's like it defeats the purpose if you like. If you even hold a conversation about what you're creating. I'm seeing you being, in fact, somewhat averse to having I'm hearing an aviation device that that publicizes or promotes the newness of your work at this point in time. And I'm seeing it's almost like, I don't want to put a billboard ad up for this. I don't want people to know. I'm hearing that I'm not financing my venture or profiting from it in this way. And I'm seeing you wanting to take on it's almost even for a number of you, like an anonymity. I'm hearing grace. I'm hearing disgrace, the Strength card in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. I'm getting it as being related to perhaps what you have been challenging in the past. For a number of you, this can be political, and it's like, if I took a certain perspective on things back when I was in, I'm hearing Pennsylvania, I'm hearing that for a number of you, back when I was also in Baltimore, or whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you, again, perhaps specific messages coming through. I want to make sure that I'm not going to be, I'm hearing packing my promises in my bag this time. Whoa, take it as you will, Leo. Okay, but let's again here we'll pull some cards here for the full moon in Taurus leading into the new moon in Scorpio. And I'm hearing with the devil, scared. I'm hearing don't be scared. Whatever that may mean, particularly for a number of you, may be thinking of investing, changing. I'm hearing residence, home. You may be thinking about what really I'm hearing again, scared. It's like, do I listen to my financial manager, or do I finance him? do I give him a few more shots of whiskey so he can do his job real right? I'm hearing, is he writing up the kind of scripts that we really need to actually be somewhat more scrupulous with? And if so, I'm hearing, how do we ensure that everyone's willing to dance on the stage at the same time to the same song? I'm hearing, and it's like, you may be thinking of, if you're commissioned, I'm seeing you like kind of thinking about the dynamics. I'm hearing also, though, the complexity of the characters that may be creatively inclined. I'm hearing producers. I'm almost seeing someone who it's like they all have their own personalities. I'm hearing the Real World of Richmond. I'm hearing Virginia, whatever that may mean for a number of you. The Real World was a TV show, some time back on MTV. And it's like they brought these strangers into a house, and they had them live together for however long, and all their personalities slowly leaked out of the bubble that they were believing in to be I'm hearing the core belief system of that particular space. I'm hearing also I'm hearing new beginning, and it's so interesting. I'm seeing it as Leo, as being like, I'm seeing it in this way, and it can be a specific message here coming through for a number of you, but I'm seeing it in almost a way of like, you host, I'm hearing also an event with like many different kinds of people, and they're all kind of like prominent in their own way. I mean, they all know how to pronounce their own name in their own way. And they may also be, I'm hearing linguists, like they might have a certain caliber, also a certain degree. It can be academic, absolutely here for a number of you, I'm getting that strongly, in their own subject fields. And it's like, how do I bring them all here? And I'm hearing wine them and dine them. And I'm hearing also shine them to a certain I'm hearing audience. I'm hearing though as well, very interesting. I'm hearing shield, where it's like, I want to represent all of them, perhaps in a certain way. You maybe like, I'm seeing for a number of you that you're like producing a number of artists, let's say, or a number of projects, and you're like, how do I keep them all satisfied? Even though they all have a little bit of like a diva divulgence. I'm hearing divergence as well in at their own time, and hearing in their own ways. And this can also be happening on a level that is related to parenting, and it's like, oh, everybody in the family wants a different kind of I'm hearing station on in the morning, and how is it that we don't get bent out of shape just because we want to be focusing on different forecasts here? And you got the Mother of Wands here that's perpendicular to the stars in reverse. I'm hearing again, mother. There is a mission here for a number of you that you want to market. I'm seeing you wanting to take something really public, and it has to do with your, I'm hearing creativity. It has to do with, what does creativity mean? The Ace of Pentacles coming right up and out. Does it a matter of how I want to manifest certain markets? Is it a matter of, and what is a market? Again, take it as you will, but I'm seeing it, it's like, do I want to manifest a certain, I'm hearing a certain, I'm hearing marker of awareness, or is it a matter of working with materials? I'm hearing that for a number of you. And it's like, do I want to sell product, or do I want to sell the place that holds value for it? I'm hearing specifically, do I want to, and I'm seeing a little bit of like, I'm seeing it's like, do I want to have somewhat of a routine? I'm hearing as well, or do I want to have somewhat of I'm hearing a Rolodex that rolls through the motions for me. And it's like, I'm seeing you, I'm hearing movie reel. I'm seeing it's almost like a question of like how involved you might want to be, or not how involved you want to be, but how you want to be involved in a certain project. And jumping out here of the, I'm hearing ship is the Six of Pentacles. It could be a question of financing fertility. I'm hearing again fertility. The Hierophant coming through. Somebody's getting giddy at the sound. I'm hearing of the sight of all of those bright lights on that stage. I'm hearing also on that ship that they realize is not going to be sinking this time, and someone's getting a promotion here. Let's put it like that, Leo. The Knight of Pentacles upright, perpendicular to the Chariot. The Ace of Cups in reverse right behind the the Chariot, and the Son of Cups is flying into the Nine of Pentacles upright. If you're worried about sealing a certain deal, Leo, don't dock the boat yet before you have I'm hearing all of your sound systems in check and in working. And I'm almost seeing it as like if you gave a performance or you pitched some product to someone and it was like so-so, or you felt like that wasn't like, I'm seeing someone who like pitched something and like it wasn't quite perfect yet in some kind of way as you may have perceived it to your own standard. This, right as I said, that Strength card coming up horizontally at the right hand corner apex of your spread. Three of Wands, okay. Right over the Ace of Pentacles, and the Devil in reverse, right over here, the Ace of Swords in reverse, right before the Three of Wands makes its major debut. Leo, I'm hearing Pisces strongly in the Mother of Cups here, with the Eight of Cups again showing up here. There's a focus on what it is that you realize is eventually coming full circle. And it's like, I know that I'm going to be making a, I'm hearing $1 million this year, or whatever that means. I know that I'm hearing also making a movie. It's going to be making a lot of money. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. And what does that mean, right? What is currency also? I'm hearing cultivated through, I'm hearing the space of, whatever that may mean, again, I'm sure for a number of you. And I'm seeing here that it's Leo, it's something that you realize is your prerogative, regardless of who practices the promise with you to yourself. And I'm seeing you kind of wondering, well, who's gonna be docking their boat at the same bay? Who's gonna be making the same performance? I'm hearing in Bayonne. I'm hearing Whistler, Canada. These cities have been coming through in a number of readings now. If anybody has any insights, feel free to comment. I'm always, and thank you all so much for your dear comments. I read all of them. Thank you so much for leaving them, Leo, and connecting there. Thank you for connecting there. And yet again, I'm hearing singing voice here with the Two of Cups upright, mirroring here the Magician. There's again, it's like this feeling of like, I'm hearing drawing with that one marker pretty soon. I'm hearing with my assets. It's not a matter of what alligator is going to be. I'm hearing having an allegory or two to tell for that tale. In that I'm hearing in that sea basin. I'm hearing basin. I'm hearing wasteland. But I'm getting it. I'm seeing it as like a bay. Like I'm hearing sea, specifically sea basin, and it's like I'm seeing that you have a premonition, strongly so. And if you got a lot of Pisces in your chart, if you got a lot of, I'm hearing Capricorn as well, it's like, I know what fields are fertile. I'm hearing I'm hearing finance them. It's like, I'm not fickle when it comes to what I find. When I find it, when I feel it, when I form it, I don't question it. I'm hearing find it again and feel it again and form it again. I'm seeing you as being somewhat direct and somewhat clear as well in the way that you feel that things have their place at a certain point in time. And I'm hearing picking cherry blossoms. Picking cherry blossoms here with the Devil in reverse. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. But okay, yet again, I'm seeing for a number of you, you have again this like premonition. I'm hearing objective perspective of what exactly you're also preluding to. I'm hearing the making of, and it's like, I know. I'm hearing this is a big deal. I'm hearing this specific number. I know, and I'm hearing like talking to your friends, like, yeah, I'm hearing we're not just dancing on the dance floor anymore. We're actually going to be dancing. I'm hearing the whistle of Whitney Houston. Very interesting. And I'm seeing this as being related to what you are remaking. I'm hearing the love note too. The Strength card here, diagonal to the Two of Cups. Again though, Leo, it's like I'm seeing that someone or something, I'm hearing stimulates you. I'm hearing makes you a promise, perhaps a proposal. It's like someone comes through, they see your last performance. Again, I'm not seeing it as being like the major big picture film, and they like pitch you something. They pitch you something. It's like they come through and they're like, hey, Amir, what about like working on this kind of storyline as well? Would you want to collaborate with me? Would you want to also I'm hearing stock that one ship. I'm hearing stock that one store as well with these goods, and I'm hearing party hats, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing different flavors, whatever that may mean for a number of you. And you're like, I'm hearing it tickles your feathers a little bit, and you're like, ooh, that's kind of tantalizing to think about, because I'm starting to talk about actually moving in that direction. And I'm seeing that whatever this is, I'm hearing it is telling somewhat of a Okay, but Leo, it's like I'm seeing you not wanting to, I'm here again, dock your boat before you know what your boat looks like. And it's like, I'm seeing you not wanting to sign off on any official letter quite yet. I'm hearing memo to the Hanged Man upright. 7 of Cups, I'm hearing the Hanged Man knows what he's doing. Don't you worry, whatever that may mean. If you're looking for a number right over here, the Temperance card, I'm seeing it's related to, if it's another person, if it is your own energy, I'm seeing it is related to premonition. I'm hearing, I know, I'm hearing also who my Chancellor is. Related to the 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups upright. You may be dealing with a Pisces who has somewhat of a skeptical nature to them. Take it as you will, but they're very, I'm hearing soft-natured as well. Very, I'm hearing sweet, very, very sentimental as well. Somebody who's super, I'm hearing singing. I'm hearing sing-songy voice. Like they have somewhat of a. I'm hearing a seabed of a story that they tell you in the syllables that they sound out. Like I'm seeing them being somewhat. I'm hearing sleepy as well. Like as you may feel, I'm hearing spacey a little bit. Like in whatever way that may be meant for you, it can be again a propensity in all of us. Everybody has Pisces somewhere in their chart. We all have all 12 signs in our zodiac chart. If that's something you'd like to take a deeper dive with, you can check the services out that I provide via the link in the bio description box below. I roll through the birth chart there in greater depth via those services. So again, if you want to take a look there at those services, you can access those. You can find those links via the link in the via the description box below. Thank you so much, Leo. Okay, again, and I'm seeing it as someone who's very supportive here, Leo, of you. And it can be, I'm hearing from childhood. It can be someone from the past who it could be a previous teacher, mentor. And it's like, gosh, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing. You sing, I'm hearing like a songbird would, and at the same time you sound like you're serious, and that's so lovely to me. I'm hearing, isn't she lovely? Like I'm seeing this as being someone who really I'm hearing in a certain way captivates you, or that you captivate. It can go in a number of ways, right? It can go both ways. You captivating someone captivating you. It can again also be your own energy, but I'm seeing that this is something that I'm hearing is a capital affair. Take it as you will. Something that you feel is like, I don't want to just, I'm hearing talk to them. I am hearing, I also don't want to just be their doctor. This came through the Pisces reading. Pisces November 2018 reading. And it's like this feeling of like wanting to actually have a moment here, perhaps with this individual. You may be traveling to see them. We got the Chariot here, mirroring the Hanged Man. Ace of Wands is in reverse, mirroring the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the feeling is that I'm getting that you're very sold on that. It's like, if I have a premonition as well, I'm hearing throw a party for it. It's like, I'm not gonna make it feel like it's polar. It's polarized. It's polarizing for the people who are gonna be playing in that one. It's like, I'm seeing you like not having any shame for any kind of, I'm hearing voodoo nature that your vacation also, I'm hearing spaces out. I'm hearing spatially promises. This is gonna be an energetic sort of a spiritual dimension here of your work, dear Leo. Okay. Nonetheless, let's see if anything here else comes through. Again, I'm seeing you like somebody making, I'm hearing a proposal to you, and this can be for matters of partnerships. And it's like, I don't know about that. I'm hearing someone who, I'm seeing someone who like proposes, I'm hearing to you, or as well, and just as I said that, the Son of Pentacles in reverse, looking over at the Death card upright. It's I'm hearing it don't impress me much. It's like there's something that someone is also like, I'm hearing surprising you with, but in a way that feels like I'm hearing a submarine of a surprise, where it's like, I'm not gonna like have Shamu fly out of the water to meet you. I'm gonna have you come to my place. You're gonna have to ride down that one wave, whatever that is. It's like there's something sketchy here, Leo, that you're like, I don't know about that. I don't want to have to. I mean, it's like almost like a Craigslist sort of feeling. I don't know about that. I'm hearing you're promising me I'm hearing a whole lot of sticks and stones, but I don't want to break my bones here, brother. And I don't want to also just believe in any market here. I'm hearing any craft that can be created in it, whatever that may mean. Again, and just go for number, but again, take it as you will, Leo. I'm seeing that there's something that perhaps is a surprise, comes out as a surprise, is exciting in a certain way, but that you realize, I'm hearing, I'm not just living for excitement. I'm living for what is going to be promising in the future. And it's like, yet again, it's like someone makes you some kind of proposal. Again, the Sun of Wands in reverse coming through, like someone who's like, I'm hearing they are a salesman. Don't get it twisted. They may also have a number of individuals who they work with who finance these kinds of fables, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm almost getting like a telemarketing sort of feeling, like you've won $1 million, come claim it. I'm hearing at the nearest 7-Eleven. Actually meet us in the back of the gas station tomorrow at the time zone that is not where you live, like at. It's like there's something kind of weird about what is actually considered to work in a certain way, and I'm seeing you as having been somewhat suspended emotionally perhaps, or I'm hearing in terms of how you have it's like someone is okay, something doesn't make sense to you though, Leo, and if it doesn't make sense, it's like you realize that you don't want there to be and it might not make sense because they're presenting you something that doesn't really have an offer, but I'm seeing it as in the way, in whatever way that meant for you, but I'm seeing it as in the way of like, because they also might be somewhat like I'm hearing they're a starter, but they're not on point. Like, I'm almost seeing somebody who comes out of like left field, and it's like, hold on, buddy, that's not how you play the game. Like, I'm seeing someone who like came out of the bushes, like to play baseball, like, and they come up to bat, but they come from the bushes. They're not actually like in line. I don't know, Leo, something is weird here. But it's like, again, I'm seeing you being like, I don't know about that. I'm hearing, I usually wear my gloves when I'm batting. I usually also wear an outfit and a uniform, and it's like if somebody's showing up also in a certain space where you're like, this is sketchy. I'm hearing they don't look like they're serving pizzas here or hot dogs, and they want to offer me a space that I'm not even really ready to keep. I'm hearing to count on as well the characters of. I'm seeing it as being related as well to I'm hearing stakeholder, stockholder, shareholder. It can be related to a contract. It can be related as well to a financial I'm hearing foster child, foster home here with the Son of Pentacles and the Two of Cups upright. I'm hearing gables with the Son of Pentacles. Okay, anyways, Leo, the focus is, as I'm getting it, on what you realize actually you want to orient your ship towards. And it's like, I'm seeing you in a ship, and you were like riding through these like big waves, and you gain this sort of momentum. I'm hearing clarity as well. And then some little chip I'm hearing off the block, again, whatever that may mean for you, comes and rides by you, and is like, I'm almost seeing like as like a pirate ship. And it's like they roll through. I'm seeing it as being related to the Fool. Very interesting. And you're like, whoa, I'm hearing you've got some feathers, don't you? But you're like both riding. And oh, this came through in the Pisces reading, okay, as well. And I'm almost imagining that movie Moana, and it's like when they've got those like pirate ships. I'm hearing everybody wants that pirate's booty. I'm hearing of gold, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing the Nine of Pentacles here. Someone's got a treasure that they didn't collect. I'm hearing the debts of as well, whatever that may mean. It's like, I'm almost seeing, Leo, I'm like seeing somebody selling you like an iPhone that has been, I'm hearing jacked. I'm hearing jack traded. Like, I'm seeing it as like something that a whole lot of people have like messed with. I'm seeing it as something as well that has been, I'm hearing jailbroken, but not, I'm hearing at the Jailhouse Rock show, film, Leo. Okay, I know some of you mentioned, you're like, these messages are so on point. So take it as you will, right? It's a general reading, and there's a whole lot coming through here, but I'm hearing hold on to your gun in your holster here, Leo, because someone is playing games, and I'm hearing they're not the emperor in the palace that they claim to be working in, okay? I'm hearing Shenandoah Valley. Very interesting, the Daughter of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles upright, and the carried upright, mirroring here the Daughter of Wands in reverse. Now, there's a premonition here, also an announcement. There's something that you really want to please also your audience with. And I'm seeing you as turning tables upside down. I'm seeing you as talking as well to a few, I'm hearing stations to broadcast this work off of. It can be also related to certain, I'm hearing stores, storefront. I'm hearing manuals, movements. It can be related to what you perhaps want to have an audience for. And I'm seeing news stations broadcasting it again. And Leo, I'm seeing it like in this way. Like, again, it's like someone may have come up to you and been like, hey, I'm willing to offer you this much for your party gown. And you're like, all right, I'm hearing, again, playing games, whatever that may mean, pick a number of you. And it's like, all right, okay. But I don't want to just be glowing in the dark when I'm hearing dancing on the floor. And it's like, Leo, I'm getting this feeling of someone, I'm hearing gamma rays here. Gamma rays with the Mother of Wands, I'm hearing Mother of Swords, the Magician upright, and the Mother of Wands here in reverse, mirroring the Magician. You may be dealing with someone who I'm hearing who's got a lot of Scorpio, but they like act like a Sagittarius, or they have somewhat of like a story that tells tales in a way, like almost like tells like scary stories in a really funny way. Like somebody who knows how to like, but in a way that you don't really feel comfortable with. I'm hearing, let's just be honest. Again, whatever that may mean for you, it's like you might feel like someone is commissioning a certain act that you know isn't really one that was performed. And you're like, listen, buddy, I'm hearing again. It's like, and again, the Son of Pentacles and the Son of Wands again coming through. It's like, listen, buddy, I don't break dance. I'm hearing where I don't believe in what's actually being brought up. And I'm hearing it as being something that is physically focused, and as well something that is financially focused in a professional way. It's like, I'm not going to just, I'm hearing, break any contract to, and I'm almost thinking it's being related to like phones. Like I'm seeing again here, like Leo, like, like I mean, the Fool leading out though. You're like, and I'm again, it's like this, I'm seeing you. You're not getting stopped, I'm hearing, by who pretends to be the police even. You're like, I'm not Priscilla here. I'm also not I'm hearing Patrick Swayze, but I'm going to be playing along with your game real well in ways that make you wish that you didn't work on them with me to begin with. And what exactly does that mean? It means that I'm not going to be falling for tricks. I'm hearing that specifically. I'm not going to be financing any future that doesn't feel like it's been dealt with first in full rear view. I'm hearing Zoom as well. I want to build, I'm hearing partnerships, also buildings that are to last. And I'm not going to be breaking down doors to broadcast beliefs that I also don't feel really speak to my audience. I'm hearing from the heart space. And I want to make sure that what it is that I call I'm hearing bedroom feels like one. And I also want to make sure that no one else is going to be breaking into that room and playing loud music, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. I'm seeing you like as wanting to really like get very like organized, very clear, very also professional with how it is. I'm hearing conservative as well with how it is that you spend money, with how it is that you choose others to work with you in a certain space. I'm seeing this as also being related to like construction, like on site. It's like, I'm not going to just hire any like contractor who's going to be singing songs while they're eating sausage on the side of the fence, whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm seeing you getting a little bit like pissed off with the way that certain I'm hearing manufacturing processes have also been like carried out, where it's like, I'm not all for solutions that don't feel even like they solve anything. And it's like, if you were paying for something, Leo, like, and it wasn't really giving you the return, and always take it to do well, you're Leo, but, and not in any particular way, but it weren't really three threes here coming through, the 4 wands in reverse. 3 of Wands upright, 3 of Cups horizontally laid, 3 of Swords in reverse. I'm getting that you're getting ready to speak to a number of individuals. I'm hearing proposal, partnership, It has to do with a pitch. I'm hearing at a contest for a number of you. You may be thinking about, again, financing. And if you went through one round of financing, okay, and it didn't quite, I'm hearing, tie your shoes in ways that made you feel that you could actually hit the ground running with them on or off, take it as you will, very interesting. Perhaps that made you feel like, oh yeah, I can kind of like have wiggle room as well, perhaps financially. If someone made you an offer, this can be related again to I'm hearing job offers, okay, but nonetheless, I'm seeing you holding the bar real high, and it's almost like, let's see who reaches up and grabs it. I'm seeing like a big chocolate bar, that's I'm hearing is it the Willy Wonka chocolate bar? Willy Wonka has come through in so many of the readings now. He's, I'm hearing, impressive here with how he manifests his I'm hearing malletol, take it as you will, and there's somewhat of perhaps a space of I'm hearing I'm hearing injustice, incredibility, whatever that may mean. Because remember, you hear the Justice card at the base of the Father of Pentacles. Like, if something, again, was not properly financed in the past, where you're like, I had them make me, I'm hearing fries that didn't feel good, I'm hearing, to taste, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And I don't want to be paying for I'm hearing Greece specifically, and unless it's going to be taking me to the island of Santorini. And I kind of want to make sure that everybody gets that. And I'm going to be really having a moment or two to shed light on what matters most. And I'm seeing you like almost interviewing the people who are interviewing you, and you're like, listen, I'm hearing, and you like have this pencil, you take one of the pencils out of the I'm hearing the pot that's stirring, very interesting, and you're like, okay, it's like someone offers you something yet again, Leo, and you take like a pencil out of that pot, and you're like, okay, I'm hearing those are priorities, okay, that maybe you have kept, I'm hearing, up with other I'm hearing stage managers, I'm hearing as well here for a number of you. But I'm hearing my starting rate is, and has been decided at to be not held, I'm hearing, in a dark space for me to just wink up at, I'm hearing, the sky of, and I'm hearing to try and find, I'm hearing, that one shooting star. It's like, if I'm seeing it like this, Leo, if somebody's making an offer, I'm seeing you as being not wanting to work with just any starting point, I'm hearing salary, and it's like, again, I'm seeing you like having a really firm hold. It's like I'm seeing a gate that is almost like I'm hearing made of gold, and you're like, in order to enter through this market, I'm hearing as well for a number of you, you've got to get the kind of glitter that we that we get the party started with. And if you're not going to be investing in that, I'm hearing, caliber, that level of glamour, I'm hearing as well for a number of you, let's get moving here. And I'm hearing more deeply into a story of who's actually occupying this space, whatever that may mean. Remember, I'm seeing this as almost being related to, again, I'm seeing this as like I'm hearing like a race, a hunt related to venture capital. Dear Libra, I'm hearing Libra, Leo, can it also be related to I'm hearing court cases, okay? But again, and it's like, yet again, it's like somebody like offered you something and you're like, that's just not, I'm hearing, the kind of button that I'm going to be sewing on my vest, okay? I'm hearing, I'm sorry if you looked at my LinkedIn in the wrong way, but I don't lick lollipops. I actually have a whole lot more, I'm hearing tact, I'm hearing treasure, whatever that may mean in particular for you, that I want to be storing. And I don't really, I'm almost seeing it put in the way of like, I'm not a child, and I'm almost seeing it also in like, I need to be eating like healthier, and I'm not going to be, let's say, manifesting, I'm hearing movies when I'm having, I'm hearing markers to write with that don't remember what they're being used for. I'm seeing it as like someone even who wants to give you something that's like being used. And you're like, no. It's like, and I'm seeing it as being related to venture capital for a number of you. And it's like, hi, we're going to give you this house. We're going to give you this car. We're going to give you this this coat. We're going to give you this lab to work with. We're going to give you this this story to work with as well. And it's all been staged before, and it's also been stocked in ways that are not actually on the shelves. And you're like, no. I'm hearing, I also don't want to work with anything that's expired. I'm hearing that for a number of you. If you're like sourcing materials, Leo, I'm hearing it's not funny how serious you are about what you're, again, investing in. And I'm seeing this as being related to like ingredients as well. Again, I'm like seeing candy, and it's like, no. I'm hearing I'm not going to be just working with Sour Patch Kids. I'm hearing also films. Take it as you will. Now, the focus here, Leo, is on what you save room for. And I'm seeing it as like also in your, like, I'm seeing it as being proverbial, and take it as you will. I'm seeing it as being something that you are eventually going to be broadcasting. And I'm hearing daily show. I'm hearing daytime television. And I'm hearing assets. It's like there's something that you feel, I'm going to be winning. I'm hearing I'm going to be walking down that aisle. The mother wants in reverse. And I'm almost seeing it as like, but when winter comes, what is it that I want to be working on first? And I'm seeing you as being very careful about what I'm hearing very clever and decided as well. The Judgment card flying over the Eight of Cups about what it is that has worked for you in ways that did not work, but that made you work more. I'm hearing more. I'm hearing. I'm hearing intelligently, but what is intelligence, right? The mother sort of coming through like, I'll tell you. I'm hearing, do you need facts? Do you need me to find them? Do you need me to also formalize them? I can do that. I have the contracts to write up for that. And this could be somebody who like comes to your aid perhaps in a certain way as you may perceive it, or somebody who, or it could be a sort of energy that you feel it's like, yeah, actually, I'm hearing I do want to actually have a moment with I'm hearing film director and know exactly what we're shooting and when we're shooting it, and make sure that everything is kind of tying its shoelaces before the show begins. And I'm hearing also during, and it's like, I want to make sure that everything is kosher. I don't want to be hiring anyone that's not actually meant to be a manager, sort of feeling I want everyone to be on the set. I'm hearing having a good time as well. And again, take it as you will, Leo, this can be all your own energy. It's like how I'm working with my own, I'm hearing photo shoot. It's like, am I financing it? Am I doing that in a way that makes me feel like I am the one who's financing it and not just sort of following any, I'm hearing professors' good old guidance. Take it as you will. There could be a focus as well on premonition. And I'm hearing value, yet again, Leo, and you're setting the stage. I'm hearing also the manners that you feel you would like to uphold in working in this new way. And if anybody is, let's say, wanting to work with you, which I'm feeling absolutely there could be, I'm hearing an eyeball or two that has you on the globe list. I'm hearing a Globetrotters list, a list as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing you as being like, I'm hearing I've got to I'm hearing honey, I'm not home yet. And I'm hearing as well, I've got to go home, I've got to get home. And I'm hearing first, there's a focus on what you're finding. I'm hearing space too that feels stable, and to showcase a certain talent, and it has to do perhaps with what is also changing down the line. What you feel is like, you know, when I start this, it's going to be hitting the ground running, and I've got to be able to feel that things are also going to be holding up, and it can be physically. It's like I got to make sure that I'm prepared for that one endurance exam. I'm hearing as well here. It can be an actual exam, academics here perhaps being a focus, but I'm getting that as well. There's a focus on what it is that you feel could actually also be, I'm hearing formalized in the future. I'm hearing the near future. And if something has not yet been settled, if something has not yet been made clear, if something has not yet been presented, I'm hearing produced, it's like, I know that the seasons turn. I know that also tales can be told without a tail that hangs from the donkey of it. Whatever that may mean, in particular for you, I'm hearing assets. Again, I know that things I'm hearing take time as well. And I'm willing to work and wait for that, because I realize that I'm working here for gold. And the Fool here is right on top of this Ace of Pentacles, looking out at the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Mother of Swords in reverse. Mother of Swords is mirroring the 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands in reverse, the Son of Cups in reverse coming through, all looking at the Fool. The Fool is winking at the Son of Cups. I'm hearing they've got a Commander-in-Chief, Temperance here, looking over the Son of Pentacles, major preparation here for a certain production. Oh my goodness, a Father of Cups looking at the Son of Cups. I'm hearing, because you've got a friend in me, but I'm hearing that this is not someone that they necessarily know. I'm seeing this as also being perhaps a certain, I'm hearing premonition, a certain project that has been prepared for by, I'm hearing a person that doesn't actually, I'm hearing live in the hood. The moon here. I'm hearing mud rudder. Mud rudder? The moon at the base of the Two of Swords upright. Isn't that like an obstacle race? Like an endurance feat? Okay, challenge. Two of Swords upright, right above this moon, the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Hierophant barking over at the, I'm hearing the Temperance card, okay. There's a focus on what you are taking to your own town, and the Star here is mirroring the Fool. There's a focus on what you may be rekindling, reconnecting with, what it is that you may be presenting someone with the opportunity of. It may be related to how you want to, again, finance something or focus on a certain fortune. It can be also related to a certain plot of land, physical space. Thank you so much, Lily, for tuning in. Love and light here. Enjoy this period of the full moon in Taurus leading into the new moon in Scorpio. Abundant beginnings here. Highly psychic time for you, Leo, as I'm getting it. A whole lot of clarity in terms of what it is that you have been creating all along in a certain way, what it is that you're moving towards, and what is creation, right? In every moment, in a certain way, creation, we are creation, right? So take it as you will, Leo, but I'm seeing that there is somewhat of a focus on, and not necessarily in any particular way, but a focus on what it is that you are capturing the essence of, the emotion of, as the spirit of the space that you're going to, let's say, occupy or physically create, manifest, invest in. And it's like, I'm seeing that whatever it is that you are sold on a very personal level, before it is that you practice that same space, I'm hearing grace, I'm hearing also storyline with anyone else. It's like, this is a verse that I am first finding the understanding of, and I'm hearing the impression of as well. And it's like, before it is that you dance with others in that certain dynamic, I'm hearing that certain space as well. I'm seeing you as really honoring what holds, I'm hearing, and upholds this vision for you as a promise that you keep. And first, I'm hearing, and always, and I'm hearing forever. There's a focus on what someone or some I'm hearing parties may sort of present to you, and you're kind of like, okay, I'm hearing this is exciting, and it's also not. I'm hearing childish here, the Chariot and the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Chariot upright. It's like, I'm hearing challenging the chapter that I was writing before, and that's exciting. I'm hearing in a good way, in terms of, okay, I'm hearing I'm not living in an apartment anymore, I'm living in a house kind of feeling, okay. But at the same time, I realize that I'm not just going to be having, I'm hearing, or housing any limited space of potential. And I'm hearing network marketing. It's like, I'm seeing you wanting to be really expansive with things, Leo. Like, again, if somebody's offering you, it's like, we're going to give you access to this group of people that you can market your goods to, but the condition is that you then can't use any other I'm hearing project coordinator or place keeper to then collaborate with. And you're like, no, I'm hearing, I'm not here just for laying 5 goose eggs in I'm hearing I'm hearing Gundy with the Chariot and the Six of Cups in reverse. This can be a corporation or business. I'm hearing multinational corporation. And it's like, I'm not going to be owned, I'm hearing, by my advisor. And I'm also not going to be wearing a visor when I am working towards my mission, because I need to ensure that I am seeing everything clearly. I'm hearing my vision for what it is. I also consider of my assets to hold the potential for the channeling of. I'm hearing also the implementation of. And I'm seeing you as wanting to and growing a really, I'm hearing long tail that I'm seeing it on the Fool, very interesting, but I'm hearing also like really full feathers, that you realize you're going to be, I'm hearing financing yourself, and I'm seeing that it has to do with what it is that you are finding the focus of. I'm hearing, but I'm seeing it as like in an entrepreneurial way where it's like, I am not just, I'm hearing a child star prodigy. I'm not just I'm hearing Charlie Chaplin. I'm hearing Woody Allen. I am a chance, an opportunity that I take on for myself, by myself. And that sometimes means that I need to challenge anyone who wants to own that space for me. And anybody that wants to come in and tell me that I should be wearing chapstick. It's like, well, maybe I'm hearing I don't want to love myself like that. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. And it's like, I'm getting for a number of you that someone may also want to promote you. I'm hearing present you. And I'm almost seeing it in a way of like, well, I don't have all my full, I'm hearing outfit on, the one that I want to really be glorifying quite yet. And that might make some people kind of feel like they are not really good enough, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing it as being something that can, as they may feel it, like not really, like I'm hearing, no, for a number of you, I'm seeing that it is negotiated, but not to the point and to the extent of being like, I'm hearing a game that they feel that they can play. And I'm seeing that you are, I'm hearing working towards the watering of that kind of terrain where it's like, okay, I know I'm putting the standard really, really high here. I know that I put a bar here that not a lot of people can reach. And that in a certain way makes me feel like I am the movement of change in and of myself. And that makes me feel in a certain way that I am working also with clientele that are really going to be truly creative. And it's like, I'm seeing you like kind of, again, being very selective with how it is. I'm hearing also conservative with how does you choose to spend not only your money, but also your time, Leo. I'm hearing your assets as well. I'm hearing, and your ring on your finger, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, again, I'm seeing this can be absolutely related to marriage as well, or partnership in whatever way. What does marriage mean, right? Is it the synthesis of, is it the marriage of I'm hearing their reflection, whatever that may mean. Again, it could be happening on so many different levels, energetically, spiritually, but the focus is, and it can be happening, right? You and yourself. How am I understanding more of what it is in all of me that I am reflecting and promising to myself that I would be coloring in with my own markers as? And I'm seeing for a number of you, you've got talent here. I'm hearing that wasn't born with, I'm hearing the price tag of an agency. And it's like, if anybody comes to you and tells you, I'm hearing, you're worth it. You're like, okay, I'm hearing, I'm not worth it though. That's not my name. That's not my tagline. And that's also not the way that I work towards my future. And I need to know that I'm working in ways that don't just work in a certain industry. And again, that sets the standard, that sets the bar in a totally new way. I'm hearing direction, Leo. But I'm seeing you wanting to, I'm hearing whisper this challenge. I'm hearing through and kind of work on it. I'm seeing you wanting to kind of to work on it over time. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in. Love and light to hear you again. Thank you so much, all of you, for your dear support, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you, and thank you for your shares as well. And thank you again for your dear support, energetically above and beyond all, Leo. Love and light to you on this transformational journey forward. And I'm hearing abundance here with the star and the Ace of Pentacles. Leo, you know that there's something that you are singing out loud, the verse 2, and it's not something that anyone can really put a price tag on. It's not something that is determined by way of how many leaves grow on the, I'm hearing Letterman jacket. It's like, this is not something that is also going to be talked about quite yet, and you realize that. It's like, this is not something that's just going to be, I'm hearing I'm hearing space bomb marker. This is something that is going to be a moment of awareness first, and the way that I hold that space first, energetically, emotionally as well, where I am merging with my own vision, before it is that I market it, that's the incubation stage. That you're not afraid of hosting alone, where it's like, if it's like, again, I'm seeing you like, I need to have the room, the space to believe in what it is that I'm creating as the pinnacle, as the project, as the performance, as the persona that I realize I'm hearing, also the purpose and the passion that I realize that is me. I'm hearing that is my sorcerer stone that I am going to be storytelling by and with, and I'm hearing my future of, and it's like, if I need to kind of find the field that very few flocks can fly through, so I can have some I'm hearing momentary memorization of the lines that I feel I really love, let me do that. Let me take the time to do that. Let me take the space, again, energetically perhaps, to do that. And it's like, if no one finds me in this field, that's okay too, because I know that this is a matter of how I'm finding myself first. And again, not everybody's going to really, I'm hearing, find that I'm hearing appealing, amusing, or formal in any kind of way, where it's like, how do you actually finance that? I'm hearing, how do you actually find, I'm hearing, feathers that have been, I'm hearing, actually placed in the treasure chest. I'm hearing after being like plucked, whatever that means, I don't know, Leo, but it's like this feeling of like people not really having a full-bodied awareness of the stage that you're in creating what it is that you're creating. And I'm seeing it like this, Leo, for you. It's like, again, I'm seeing you like in a field, a vast field, and you're somewhat alone there, okay? And I'm seeing that there are a few people there, here and there, who are also broadcasting certain claims. I'm hearing the same kind of spaces. I'm hearing storylines, occupying, I'm hearing similar spaces. But I'm hearing it's not your, it's not your, I'm hearing initiative quite yet to ensure that everyone can meet you quite there immediately. And that's because you realize that the purpose is on how it is that you first promote yourself. I'm hearing idealistically, in a visionary state of what it is that holds value for you. And again, I'm seeing you like in this field and like almost doing like math work. Like I just need to like focus and just like get my findings all I'm hearing feathered out. I'm hearing, and I'm almost seeing it as like, I'm seeing you like I'm seeing you like having like feathers that you are kind of laying out, like panning out, and you're like, these are going to be my feathers that I eventually fly with. And you're like looking, you're like laying each one out. Such a clear image for you, Leo, like laying out each of one of these feathers, and you're almost like measuring them. You're like gauging the size, and you're like, and it's a very like special, sacred sort of space that you're keeping. And again, this is something that you don't want to just involve anyone in. And it's like, okay, well, if somebody has something to say to me while I'm here, over here in this one space, this one zone of, I'm hearing Zion Mountain, very interesting. And it's like, if I'm in this, and I'm seeing you in nature here strongly, Leo, it's like, okay, then maybe we can start leaving each other a few notes here in our notebooks. I'm hearing in each other's notebooks. Very interesting. I'm seeing you thinking of perhaps partnering up with someone, but I'm seeing you not having, I'm seeing it as something that is not yet like, this is happening on an energetic level, Leo. I'm seeing this as happening on even a spiritual, emotional plane, where it's like you almost start building out a certain, I'm hearing project. I'm hearing also board that you may be, I'm hearing starting at the same time as someone else in a certain way, but you're like separate. But I'm seeing this mirroring. I'm seeing like two leather-bound notebooks. And I'm seeing that and I'm like whispering here, Leo. It's like these two leather, which is very interesting, right? For the archetype of Leo. Leo is like all about broadcasting, boom, 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 baby. Like, you know, it's something that you feel, it's like almost that you want to hold a sacred space for the evaluation of, and I'm hearing valuing as well, valuation. I'm seeing very clearly that you're laying out these feathers, and you're almost also like financially analyzing each one. This one's going to fund that. This is going to fund that. When I'm falling, these are going to be the ones that help me fly back up. These are going to be, and I'm seeing you like really laying everything out very, very also creatively and very clearly here, Leo. Again, though, I'm always seeing like two people perhaps in the same field who have this, like, I'm seeing it as like a big leather book, but that has pages in it that are blank, and you're both writing in the same book. And I'm seeing that there's an awareness of the audience that you both want to reach, or that you both reach by way of I'm hearing opening awareness of the same topic. And I'm seeing it as being related to the Ace of Pentacles up here. There's a focus on when there can be crystal work. I'm hearing crystal geyser here with the Ace of Pentacles. There could be crystal work that you may be involving in this space. I'm hearing speed, whatever that may mean for you, Ace of Pentacles. Nonetheless, here, I'm seeing that there's something that you're strategizing, okay? And I'm hearing also sourcing, and it can be related to crystals. Take it as you will. But again, Leo, the feeling I'm getting is that I'm hearing you leave each other letters. It's so interesting. It's like, but I'm seeing that you don't know this individual yet, Leo. You're not aware of each other quite yet. It's the kind of feeling where it's like an anonymous chat room that you're not both in. It's like this. It's like two chat rooms that you each occupy separately. And I'm seeing you like, you're like typing in there, you're talking in there, you almost like leave notes to yourself there as well. And the other person is doing the same thing. And then and then I'm hearing you lock the heart to them both. Very interesting. And you seal it with a certain print, like a certain mark, like a signature that is like, this is going to be the insignia sort of feeling of each storyboard I'm hearing as well. And I'm hearing it eventually reaches the same audience. And it's almost like I'm seeing you come across a certain, I'm hearing material that seems similarly financed as that which you set into your own project. And I'm seeing it in the way of almost like coming across a certain space or a certain station. I'm hearing as well news broadcasting, and you hear a certain line where you're like, I feel like I wrote that. I feel like I also left that one same note on my own desk. I'm hearing when I was in the dark talking to myself, like whatever that may be, a number of you. But I'm hearing also a doctor here. Again, take it as you will. I'm hearing like note, like prescription, like the same note. Nonetheless, I'm seeing it as something that it could be taken for you in terms of a number of ways here, Leo, right? Always take it as you will. But the feeling is that, yet again, I'm seeing it in this way of like when you type in these letters, or I'm seeing you like typing in a chat room, and I'm hearing listserv as well, email listserv. It's like your message hints at, or I'm hearing hits a certain I'm hearing person. I'm hearing also a certain potential market. I'm hearing market, like you almost like send an email out, and that one email registers in a new, I'm hearing vote, whatever that means. I'm seeing it like registers in a new also rotation. I'm seeing it as being related to the Six of Cups in reverse. Like it's like feedback. I'm hearing feedback loop, and it's like someone, and it's a bit abstract, Leo, but the vision is so clear. It's like, again, I'm seeing like you are working with perhaps a certain environment, with a certain community already, with certain assets, and someone, I'm hearing, creates what it is that you are I'm hearing counting the dice to. Very interesting, that you would like to kind of use, and someone might challenge that space for you a little bit. Somebody might also, though, but in a way that is I'm hearing counting with you, but like almost like higher, like they almost like, I'm seeing you counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then like their 1 is like 5 and their 2 is like 10. It's like that kind of feeling, like something is like multiple. It could be someone who wants to invest, Leo, in the space that you're thinking of working in. And I'm seeing it as like, I'm hearing children, somebody who I'm hearing father, child of the father with the Devil card in reverse, like somebody who perhaps had had worked in a similar industry in the past, or somebody who had children who they once had brought up. I'm seeing this, it could also be, I'm hearing finalist, show, like contestant, like they kind of like, they have worked with similar talent, I'm hearing, in a certain agency, or in an agency, and they want to challenge you to make choices that chant a little higher, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing up on the page, up on the front page. You could be getting a promotion here, Leo. Again, is the sort of feeling I'm getting. But yet again, nonetheless, I'm seeing it again. You emitting, typing certain messages, and then the person in the other chat box is also typing like certain messages, and they ping each other in a certain way, but I'm hearing by way of moving in opposite directions. And I'm seeing these messages going out like this, and then I'm hearing, and then transferring, I'm hearing the data. Very interesting. And there's a point of reflection here. I'm seeing it as a diamond, Leo, of discussion. And neither party is entirely aware of each other, of what exactly they're doing. And I'm getting that it eventually is going, I'm hearing it is the floor play, take it as you will. I'm hearing the foreplay of the announcement as well. You may be preparing a certain environment or a certain industry to be worked on. I'm hearing worldwide. I'm hearing audience. I'm hearing from one world to the next. I'm hearing from world to world. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in. Love and light to you here. Enjoy this period. Such fascinating energies coming through. The Fool upright is no child and is not afraid to take on the form that it needs to feel its way through this experience. And I'm hearing children here strongly with the Fool as well. Leo, there's something that, again, you feel, you have a hunch about as well. And I'm getting that whoever this individual is as well, I'm seeing that you might already know them. You might somewhat, I'm hearing from childhood as well, you might be aware of them. You might have a certain, it's like I'm hearing their smell is familiar, like something about the way I'm seeing like a leather jacket as well. It's like something about their I'm hearing their left field vision, which is very interesting because the Fool, right, is associated with the archetype of Aquarius, with the sign of Aquarius, associated with the archetype of Uranus, is associated with logical thinking, associated with also the ability to forecast, to think far off into the future. And it's almost like this, Leo, the feeling I'm getting is that you may have been aware of this individual in somewhat of like a future like vision of yours, where you had a sort of premonition, you had somewhat of an inkling, a hunch, I'm hearing homestay or two with them that you once like I'm almost seeing like abroad. Okay, well, nonetheless, whatever that means for a number of you, but I'm seeing it as like, yet again, it's like Whistler, Canada. I'm hearing again with the Fool and the Father of Cups. It's like, and I'm seeing you realizing that I'm hearing your work is not just one world apart from you, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing it's working with you on it. And take it as you will here. You may be dealing with a Taurus. You got the Hierophant here coming through, looking back at the Father Wands. This could have been someone with a lot of fire in their chart as well. Somebody who was played somewhat of a father figure. I'm hearing that as well here for a number of you associated with the Father of Cups. Somebody who like let you go, I'm hearing as well in the past, but didn't write you a letter to accommodate that leave. I'm hearing of absence, like someone who just kind of stopped talking. It could have been Scorpio as well. The Death card here coming through, looking over the Father of Pentacles in reverse. The Death card is mirroring the Father of Pentacles and financing their moves as well. The Death card is looking as well over at the Mother of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. There's something that they wanted to leave, I'm hearing, from their childhood, or that they wanted to leave you with, or leave you to in your childhood to discover more of once you, I'm hearing down the line, like I'm seeing it as almost like this is a growth spurt. I'm hearing of analysis as well. It can be also an understanding, I'm hearing, of what it is that you had a premonition of. Yet again, I'm hearing a vision of what it is that you had a taste of in the past at a certain point in time, where you're like, I knew that I would be eventually working, I'm hearing as well, with this individual. I knew that I would eventually be watering, I'm hearing, the same garden with them. I knew that we would end up as neighbors, I'm hearing as well for a number of you. I knew that it wasn't just a chance that we had met that one night, I'm hearing, at that one stage. Take it as you will. I'm hearing also that one show. I'm hearing backstage. I knew that I'm hearing, I was made for you by, is that Jewel? You were made for me, and I was made for you, meant or made for you. And I'm seeing it as like there is a complementary creative potential in a certain way. And what is, again, creative? What is potential? What is creative potential? But I'm seeing it as being something that you realize, I'm hearing, again, it has to do with your audience. It has to do with what it is that you also are, I'm hearing filling and preparing your oxygen tank for to create. I'm hearing also to carry down the line into the future. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in yet again. Love and light to you all here. Have a beautiful, beautiful November and a beautiful new moon in Scorpio. And I'm hearing, again, the premonitions are strong here, Leo. Don't feel like the leaves that are blowing by are not leaving their moment marked, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And as you maybe perceive it, and take it as you will. Always take it as you will. Always heed your personal intuition, Leo. The feeling that I'm getting is that, and right, not necessarily in any particular way, but I'm compelled to mention that there is a focus here on what it is that you feel has movement now. I'm hearing that is now being mobilized, and I'm seeing that it is related to a certain, again, clarity. I'm hearing clairvoyance, clairaudience, like I'm hearing spirit. It could be also, I'm hearing a certain vision that you had, or that you at a certain point in time once held up financially, but I'm seeing it as being, I'm seeing that it may have been something that you were, I'm hearing friends with, yet again, friends, like I'm seeing it again for a number of you. It's like we were just friends. I'm hearing we just had freckles on our chin together, and we just I'm hearing fracking the Daughter of Pentacles upright. It's like we just, I'm hearing we're silly. We were just finding our feathers. We were just feeling our feet in our bowling shoes in the alley, whatever that may mean, if we're going to be in. But we didn't really have any particular feeling at that time about what we actually found in each other to hold a certain sacred space. I'm hearing alliance of a version of ourselves that we would meet yet again once more in the long-term future. I'm hearing the grandness of ballrooms. Very interesting with the Mother of Swords in reverse, Son of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing the exchange. I'm hearing stock exchange. You're cooking something up, Leo, here. And I'm hearing someone wants to collaborate with you, but I'm seeing it as not something that is like, hi, I'm hearing, I just met you at the coffee shop. Seems like you have the same kind of, I'm hearing color eyelashes as I do. Very interesting. Okay, but I'm hearing you also look like you know how to get things going. I'm hearing get it on, I'm hearing as well. Do you want to grab a drink? I'm hearing later tonight, I'm hearing in a samosa, and you're like, okay, that's not, again, I'm seeing it as like, that's not the kind of, I'm hearing a party pass that I want to be financing here. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, that's not the kind of also path that I want to be taking to get to the right Halloween party. And I'm seeing you kind of being like, I'm hearing I want to be also manifesting my mate. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I don't want to just be, I'm hearing flying like a dove who doesn't know how to duck when it gets dark, the moon in reverse. When I don't know, I'm hearing who I'm working with, what I'm working with. It's like, I'm not going to be just kind of dancing with anyone. I'm hearing outside alone on my own. Take it as you will, and always take it as you will here, Leo, but just be careful. Okay. And I'm seeing you in whatever way that you take it, Leo, but I'm seeing you like for a number of you, it's like if you're in the dark and like someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, you want to dance? The Strength card in reverse. I'm hearing hairy, real hairy. I'm hearing chin on my chinny chin, and I'm seeing this person as being somewhat rounded out. I'm hearing like topol, which means in Farsi, it means kind of like chubby, like round, like chucky. I said chucky, take it as you will. Chubby. Someone who like seems like a character to you, and you're like, okay. I'm hearing you seem like you feel your way through feelings. Like I'm seeing it as being something that is related to fortune. Like I'm almost getting not like I'm hearing glamour act, like somebody who wants to offer you something, somebody wants to impress you with something, and you're like, I'm hearing I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting on Santa Claus's lap. I'm hearing tonight, tomorrow, or when I'm getting my train. I'm hearing to Tullum. I'm hearing also though. I'm hearing a talk show. I'm hearing to the talk show. And I'm seeing you like, again, wanting to have a really serious space that you hold here. And if it's like, I have these suitors like offering me bottles of wine, I'm hearing, or beer, or whatever that may mean for a number of you, and certain buttons that they want to sew on my dress. I'm not going to be just starting at any lily pad to lock in the deal with. And I'm hearing it again. It's like I'm hearing also leasing office agent. It's like, if you see a place that you like, Leo, and it like doesn't promise you, I'm hearing I'm hearing a handle on the door for too long, where you're like, this looks like it was really cheaply made, and it looks like it's gonna be chipping off as well pretty soon. I'm not gonna be changing that, and I don't want to also be digging around for change to try and change I'm hearing the landlord's mind to do that either. And I'm seeing like someone who is like in New York, almost like Manhattan, who is trying to find a world to work in as well, whatever the means. And I'm seeing like, I don't want to feel like a hustler also when I get home. Like, I don't want to feel like the place that I'm kind of creating myself out of makes me feel like I can't even change my clothes in here. And I'm almost seeing for a number of you that you may want, again, a little bit of like a sense of like, I'm hearing like discretion, like with what it is that you actually are I'm hearing considering, I'm hearing also collaborating on, and also I'm hearing, I'm seeing it considering as an option to work with into the long term. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in. Loving the light to here. Enjoy this period, and I'll see you soon. Bye.